a slightly different video than what we're used to. Today actually marks a full year since I came back from doing my travelling around Australia and America, which was basically most of 2015. And yeah, I thought I'd just make a quick video, talk about coming back sort of thing, what I've been up to this year, how the year's gone I suppose, and obviously making this around Christmas time because I've got old matey here and tinsel, so yeah, it's into the festive spirit. But yeah, like I say, it's been a full year today since I actually came back, and that year's just flown by. It really has. It's unbelievable to think that I've been back all that time now. Done quite a few things in between coming back. Obviously back working again. But yeah, it's just incredible to think that it's been a full year. It doesn't seem like that long ago that I flew back from Perth via Qatar and landed in London. That was on a Sunday night. And then yeah, I got the train back to Colchester, which is the nearest major kind of town to where I live, and stayed there overnight. Got about 4 hours sleep, and then got picked up by a friend from work who was gracious enough to come and get me at 6 o'clock in the morning. And basically no one knew I was coming home apart from him, and I basically where I used to work, my mum works there as well, so he and the other people in the warehouse that I used to work with put me in the goods lift and took me up to the manager's office and sat me in there. And because my mum didn't know that I was coming back, one of the managers sent her in with a letter to put on the desk of the office that I was in. And as she came in, obviously I was there, and it was a big surprise to everyone, and it was nice for everyone to see me, and everyone seemed genuinely happy to see me, which was great. And yeah, I don't know, it was a really surreal feeling, obviously coming back home, seeing everyone again. No one, obviously, like I say, knew that I was coming back apart from the one person that I told that I used to work with. It was very helpful in helping me get home and helping me set everything up and everything. So yeah, he's a good bloke. But it's been a weird year. It's been a weird year. When you go from like a full year of travelling and not staying in one place for longer than like a week sometimes, to coming back and obviously being at home, and you know, just getting back into the work pattern. I've had a couple of jobs since I came back, plenty of job interviews. Yeah, it's been a weird one. It's been a weird one. It's definitely been something. Right. And it's hard as well, obviously, because when you've come back, I came back around Christmas time, obviously, it had been a year before, and obviously jobs are hard to come by around that period. Obviously everyone's got jobs. I wasn't actually, in all honesty, looking for a job until probably the beginning of February of this past year, just because I knew full well that places don't really hire until then onwards for the new year, because obviously you've got over Christmas and you're not going to hire staff straight away. You're mainly getting rid of staff that have been like temporary seasonals and such, so you know deep down you're not going to get anything until kind of February onwards. So that was fair enough. And yeah, managed to kind of, it was a long 4 or 5 months I was applying for jobs and wasn't really getting anywhere. Went on quite a few interviews. I don't know, for one reason or another, just wasn't really getting anywhere. And then ended up going and working in June of this year. Ended up getting a job at Halfords, which everyone I'm sure will know. They sell like bikes and camping equipment and car parts and all that wonderful stuff. So I got a job there, which was great. Obviously, my money was coming back in, which is the main thing. And yeah, I was there for probably like 2 months before my old employers came back in for me and wanted me to do my old job again, which was great because obviously I know everyone there and everyone's really friendly and get on with everyone. So it wasn't a difficult decision. So I left Halfords after 2 months, didn't really enjoy it there, if I'm honest. It wasn't a great job. They're very unorganised. I found that they were very off the cuff when it came to staffing and extra hours. Sometimes there was only 3 or 4 people in of like 4 or 5 hour shifts. It was ridiculous, because obviously as a company they expect to fit things for customers and they expect to build things for customers, and you can't do that on 3 or 4 staff. And yeah, working there, it did open my eyes to the fact that they were so poorly run that other places where I've worked have actually been quite amazing, in all honesty. So yeah, it was nice to get some money, but at the same time I couldn't have worked there any longer because it was terrible. But yeah, like I say, went back to my old job, back baking again, back making buns. Got lovely buns, obviously. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying being back there with all my old friends and co-workers and such. So yeah, that's great. Obviously that covers the work aspect for the year. Like I say, it's great to be back there, back with my old friends. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm really enjoying that. Seen a lot of my other friends, like old friends, this year. Some of them I have, like the main ones. Others, I feel like they've let me down a little bit, because I don't know. I feel like I spoke to some people more while I was travelling than I have when I've come back, which is strange, because you know, put 20,000 miles between people, they chat. Put 5 miles between them, they don't. You know. So yeah, I feel quite let down by some people. I feel like they've just kind of given up, which is fair enough. It's up to them, but you know, there we go. So that's a little bit of a downer, for the year. But yeah, it's all in all, it's been a positive year to come back, and yeah, the welcome I got when I came back was phenomenal, and that's kind of carried on ever since, in all honesty. And I can't complain at all. I've really enjoyed being back, and I'm hoping next year really push on with this, and you know, hopefully progress a bit more in life. Maybe think about moving out. Maybe think about finding someone to settle down with, because most of the girls I've been out with this year are yeah, just not worked. They've, for one reason or another, whether it be them not being ready, which actually that's a majority of the time, it's them not being ready. Them not being ready, or just not a spark or anything, then you know, that's life. But yeah, hoping that 2017 I can find someone nice, spend a bit more time with them, and yeah, we'll kick on from there, and hopefully something happens. But yeah, like I say, I know I keep saying it, but all in all, it's been a pretty good year, to be honest, and I hope it's been a good year for you too. Let's hope 2017 brings less celebrity deaths and more fun for everyone. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Like I say, it does mark a year since I've been back, and yeah, what a year it's been. So yeah, I'll catch you next time. So yeah.